I thought about putting this on Facebook, but I just could imagine like getting onto Facebook and just seeing people sitting and meditating. Meditating live doesn't look so good. Not on Facebook at least.
So how many miles did you actually bike the other day, Rabbi?
53.
Yeah, okay. I thought so.
Yeah.
I responded. I don't know if you saw my response.
That's what it said. Yeah. So it was a good long ride. Hold on for 1 second before I get started. My wife is calling me. Hold on. Hello. Hi. Yeah. I'm here. Sorry. Want to come again? Let's start meditation.
Brian, what's new?
Not much. How about you?
Just I'm busy these days, so I'm just trying to stay keeping my head above water.
Oh, good.
Real estate's keeping me active for the moment.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yes, except when people don't social distance and don't wear masks, and you
Yeah,
know, you feel you're at risk.
yeah, it becomes a problem.
That's what happens when you have to take your son to work in the morning and you take your wife's car and you keep the keys in your pocket and then she needs to leave. Desperate calls.
It's called a bicycle for him.
Good morning, Robin. Good to have you here. All right, so I'm gonna take a breath or two because I just kind of was in my zone. I got pulled out of it for a second. I'm getting back into it. So let's just take a couple of deep breaths as we begin this new day. Yai la 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 ya la 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 la. Yai la 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 ya la 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 la. Yai la 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 ya la la la. Yai la la. Yai la la la. Yai la la ya la ya la la. Yai la la. Yai lai lai ya lai ya la lai. Yai lai lai. Yai lai lai ya lai la la lai. Yai lai lai lai. Yai la la lai 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 ya lai la la lai. Yai la la lai 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 ya lai la la lai. Yai la la lai 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 ya lai lai la lai. Yai lai lai. Things we are grateful for today. I took my son to work this morning. Actually, he took me to work because it was my first time in the car with him behind the wheel. So I'm grateful for having that experience to have my son drive as he's learning and to get there safely, to come back safely. And really grateful, overwhelmed by the sense of responsibility that he's taking upon himself and the driver and the independent young man that he's becoming. So that's my source of gratitude right now. So let's just think what we're grateful for as we thank God for restoring us and returning us to a new day. Modeh or Moda'ani. Modeh, Modeh, Modeh Ani. 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 Rabbi Rami Shapiro writes, we often say the right thing, then find ourselves resenting having to do the right thing. Talk is cheap. However, our behavior is what truly defines us. Listen carefully to your speech. Say only what you mean and do everything you say. This requires you to slow down your normal pace of communication. So often we talk just to talk. We say things for the sake of saying things. We exaggerate to make what we say more interesting. We promise things before we have determined whether or not we can fulfill the promise. Ask yourself 3 questions before you speak. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? We'll keep Rabbi Shapiro's reflection in mind as we settle in for a few minutes. Just as usual, focus on the breath, count the breaths, create a word mantra, for example, breathing in and out the words of God's name, Yud He Vav He. When your mind wanders, as always, just return to the breath. Sit for a few minutes. We breathe in God's presence with the singing of the words of Shema Yisrael. One word, one breath. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Yai la 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 yai la 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 ya la la la. Yai la 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 ya la la la. Yai la 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 ya la ya la. Yai la la. Thanks everyone for coming this morning. It's good to see you. You can unmute yourselves if you'd like. And we'll see you on Friday morning.
Yes, I won't be there, but enjoy, everybody.
Sounds good.
You
Thanks.
too. Have a good week.
Thanks.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hey, Robin, do you have a minute by chance before you hang up? Sure if you do or not.
I am sorry, I was
Oh.
muted.
That's okay. Hi, how are you? I'm going to just hold on.
Good, good.